So, and the company was, at that time, was seriously considered to localize the Taiwan operations because we usually have expatriate running the operation. So it was just in the right time.
Yes.
I saved the company from its losing money situation, from closing down the shop. So finally they said, wow, if you can turn around the situation, you must be the right person. We give the opportunity. So that's how I got started.
Well, let's take a little break here, and then we'll be right back. Well, welcome back. You're watching People, and I'm Shirley Lin. And today my guest is Mr. Stanley Yen, who is chairman of the Landis Taipei Hotel and chairman of The Alliance. And we'll find out more about what that is all about. Now, Mr. Yen, you went from general manager of American Express to realizing the importance of tourism, as a way of opening up Taiwan to the world. Now, that got you thinking and being involved in a lot of things. And the impression you've given to the Taiwanese people is that you have huge global visions for Taiwan and its tourism and I don't know, whatnot. So can you talk a little bit about that?
Well, actually, to make it short, throughout my life, from very day when I was a messenger until I become the chairman of the Taiwan Visitor Association, I become, chairman for many other organizations in the world. For only one purpose. I feel that tourism, for many people, just thinking about it's just one of the business. But to me, I think tourism is the best vehicle to making friends for the countries, for whatever you're coming from. Okay, so I carry that with a lot of passions. So I want to make friends for Taiwan. I joined leading hotel of the world. I was once the chairman for the leading hotel of the world, Asia Pacific.
Right.
I joined Young Presidents Organization. I run the World Conference in Taiwan as a chairman. I run the Trans-Pacific Conference in Taiwan. I joined PARA, Pacific Asia Travel Association, for only one purpose, to making friends for Taiwan. But by doing that, you're attending all these international organizations, you make yourself become more globalized, and you realize what other people is doing for their own countries. So when I learn all this, when you come back, you realize at first you think you are trying to making friends with others. Actually, they give you a tremendous opportunity to learn something yourself. So a lot of my knowledge, or people so-called my global vision, is based on because my participation in different organizations, my physical attending for many important conventions, and of course with a lot of passions. So when you come back, you're trying to open your big mouths and trying to influence the decision makers, trying to tell the young peoples, you're trying to warn the societies what they're doing wrong or what they should focus themselves.
And how much of an influence do you think you've done on the government, on the people in Taiwan, with all this? You've been doing a lot for Taiwan, traveling abroad, going to conferences, and bringing back so much information and knowledge and a lot of valuable advice for the Taiwanese people and the government, I'm sure. How do you think we've been doing so far?
Well, never enough.
Never enough.
I have written about 6 books.
Yes.
There are books talking about the future of Taiwan. There are books communicate with young students. There are books talking to people about you have to be an angel to yourself and to others. Most recent book I talk about education.
Yes.
I discovered Taiwan is very backward. We have such a huge education resources.
Yes.
We have 165 universities out of 22 million people. Practically every kid can go to university and they still have some leftovers, have extra space. So obviously we grow ourselves to a situation. We make young people believe going to university is a solution. But it is not a solution unless you truly learn something that you're able to do well.
Right.
So yeah, I wrote a new book, and
Yes.
The book seems selling very well.
Okay.
But more important is we have to change the policymakers. Okay, I was invited by the previous government to the presidential office to give speech. I did about 3 speeches.
Yeah.
And the current government, yes, I did. I also invited to the presidential office to give speech. I went to the public. I'm one of the popular speakers in Taiwan.
Yes.
But it's never enough. You can never, depending on one person, change the whole situation.
Yeah.
Yeah.